26 years. That has to be some kind of record. It took 26 years before Garo, Mark of the Wolves got a sequel, and the Fatal Fury saga was continued. Or concluded, I'm honestly not sure. But an announcement, I can remember everyone losing their fucking minds. Finally, the continuation to one of the greatest fighting games of all time. There was a planned sequel back in the 2000s, but most we got out of it was some character designs. Now we were getting character reveals and, oh man, the music and... Wait, a collaboration with Ronaldo? What are you... Oh crap. Yeah, things got weird. Like really fucking weird the closer we got to the release. And then when the game released, it remained fucking weird. Let's go on a little carpet ride through the bizarreness that is the City of the Wolves mocking. So we'll go from Ronaldo. Back in September of 2024, SNK dropped a trailer announcing a collaboration with football player and enjoyer of some heinous shit that even I'm not willing to joke about on this fucking channel, Cristiano Ronaldo. We weren't sure what it was at the time. Most of us just assumed we'd be getting like Portuguese football shirts or some shit. I don't even know what fucking team he plays for. Football's boring. That was until March 26th, 2025, when they suddenly announced he'd be playable in the game. And there was much confusion. What the fuck do you mean you're putting Ronaldo in the game? We don't want this. We want one of the guys from the game series. We want Yamazaki, Blue Mary. Fucking Lau would have done. But this guy? As it turns out, he was likely added due to the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia being a fan. Okay, whatever. He's preventing bankruptcy number 3, so give him something, I guess, and... Who? Who's that? That's right, April 3rd, we got our second real-life actual person joining the game, Bosnian DJ Salvador Ganachi. When he got announced, I genuinely went around everyone I know asking if they heard of him. One person had heard of him. And I'm going to admit, I wasn't on board at first, but then it turns out Sal is cool. In following interviews and promotional events, he turned out to be on board with promoting the game, unlike Ronaldo, who never showed the fuck up. Sal also seemed to be an actual fan of SNK games, and went as far as to provide Maximilian Dude with one of his tracksuits. That's dope, dude. Can I get one? Fuck, he even did some of the music for the game, and... well, I ended up becoming a fan. He's got some weird-ass music videos out there. I recommend Step Grandma, which features the man himself stealing somebody else's grandmother. And, I love this shot of him. That's just funny. References to his music videos was slipped into his moveset, and by the end of it, we had a pretty good joke character. Not too bad. It should have been Duck King. I don't even like Duck King, but that's the truth. It should have been Duck King. He's featured in Salvador Ganachi's story. It should have just been Duck King, man. Fatal Fury was now fucking everywhere with that Saudi blood money pumping into the fucking marketing machine. It was, I mean, fucking everywhere. For the first time in existence, I was seeing it in my daily life. On April 4th at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Sakura Genesis pay-per-view, Certified Go and the world's most beautiful man, Hiroshi Tanahashi, came to the ring dressed as Terry Bogard, accompanied by a Rock Howard cosplayer. I can only show pictures from this fucking match because, you know, New Japan is the Nintendo of the wrestling world and they copyright strike me like a motherfucker. Tanahashi then proceeded to lose the match. God damn it, Tano. Wait, why couldn't we have got Tanahashi in City of the Wolves? It's probably too niche, but, I mean, fuck, the dude was in Yakuza. Could we not have? Like, Ganachi's just as obscure. Keeping with wrestling, WrestleMania 41 not only had Fatal Fury dead center of the ring mat, Salvador Ganachi himself played Jey Uso out to the ring, who I really don't want to be in Fatal Fury. Now, there was a bunch of cross-promotional fuck-ass entrances on both nights, but really? Jey Uso? Shit hurts, man. WWE and Saudi Arabia have a deal going anyway, so there's the explanation for that one. In the world of boxing, KSI and I Show Speed actually faced off in the game as part of a promotion for middleweight boxing match Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. I don't know shit about boxing, nor do I know shit about KSI and IShowSpeed, but I know they exist. There was a couple of trailers, one involved Terry and Rock getting beaten up by the boxers, and IShowSpeed getting up by me and Preacher. It should have been me! It should have been me! The event was actually called Fatal Fury 2, so I guess that's cool. On the brighter side of things, Ken and Chun-Li were announced as Season 1 DLC for the game. Nice to see one of SNK's character traits actually being for one of their fighting games rather than for King of Fighters All-Stars. Bro, we gave them Geese and Tekken, and we got shit for the mobile game. I miss you, King of Fighters All-Stars. You're still on my phone. Like, you're still there. I miss you. For Season 2, we seem to have Fist of the North Star's Kenshiro incoming. It ain't confirmed right now, but it fucking looked like him, didn't it? And then SNK dropped the Season 2 trailer. 190% fucking AI. God damn it, SNK. We can't trust you with shit, can we? We leave you alone for 5 minutes and you get yourselves hold of fucking ChatGPT, you piece of shit. God. This is another low point. There's the fuckery with the Saudi government, and then there's just artistic fucking selling out. You have this insane marketing budget and some incredibly talented artists in the company, and you just choose to do the shittest thing you can, the lamest crap. Look at this. Holy shit, guys. Genuinely, as an actual serious bit, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. I'd be hanging my head in shame. Now, the big question, was all this marketing successful? Because they've spent a shitload on it, like they pumped a truckload of money into this thing's marketing veins. New Japan Pro Wrestling is the biggest wrestling company in the East. WWE is regrettably the biggest wrestling company in the world. A big-time boxing match, 2 of the biggest internet personalities promoting everything. It can't have been cheap. Even Capcom hasn't gone this far with advertising for Street Fighter. Was it successful? Not really. Now, someone like me was always going to buy the game. I'm a big SNK stan if you couldn't tell. But the average non-fighting game enjoyer? The FIFA players? The WWE fans? Boxing fans? Were they going to be lured in with the promise of playing as a big-time footballer? Or did having notable loser Jey Uso yeet to the ring strike anyone's interest? It's doubtful. To be blunt, fighting games are niche. If you ain't Mortal Kombat, Tekken or Street Fighter, you're always going to be on the edge of the public mindset. People know of Terry, but do they know about Fatal Fury? No is the blunt answer. They'll know the face, but don't know where he's from. So really, you should have your marketing match that. Instead of people seeing the game and buying it because they really like Ronaldo, it's looked at as a brief, what the fuck is this? You'll see it on Lad Bible, and then people will move on. SNK, though I doubt what this is really what they were wanting, really didn't need to go this far. I think a better strategy would be to appeal to the nerds. Instead of throwing Ronaldo and Ganachi in the game, wouldn't it have been better to have characters who appeal not only to the SNK audience, but also to the wider FGC and the nerds surrounding it? You want a couple characters from Tekken or some shit? Maybe a couple of anime characters? Then you can lure those guys in. They already have an existing interest, and they're more likely to pick up a fighter than someone who just plays FIFA, Call of Duty, and Grand Theft Auto. Getting new consumers is hard in the modern era when we're so spoiled for choice in terms of entertainment. Standing out just got a whole lot harder. Think of all the time you spend on Netflix just trying to pick a movie out because there's so much shit on there. You can just go through the entire of the PSN store. There's tons of shit on there. Xbox store, tons of shit on there. Steam, tons of shit on there. When there's damn near every video game out there that's ever existed even at our fingertips, it's a whole lot harder to just get the attention of a singular person. Think of all the people with massive Steam backlogs that they need to get through. Your game's just going to be one of them. So that's that. Moral of the story. Know your fucking place, I guess. SNK is overextended. You ain't making that cash back, bros. And that'll probably be the end of the Fatal Fury series. I'm happy we got some form of conclusion, to be honest. That's the most I'm really taking away from this. Good luck with the Samurai Showdown RPG. I reckon that'll probably do better if you want to give it extra marketing. Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yome were big things. Another Samurai RPG will probably do pretty well. That's that. Fuck Jey Uso, and go out there and get your ass kicked.